Alright, now is my microphone working? Would be nice if we could just get my shit to fucking work the first fucking time. Alright, y'all. At least I got it, Yeah, I'm looking for the words. At least I got the microphone issues solved and everything before this started. Okay, a few more seconds. There we go. Now we get this loud fucking shit. Stupid YouTube premiere thing. So fucking loud. For no reason. And full screen now. So, I'm curious on what is gonna happen for this live stream. Cause this is going to be an interesting update because of the, what's it called? You guys ready for this? I think I am.
Masani, 滅びの災いと呼ぶにふさわしいわ。終わりなき苦痛と消えることのない呪い。だからよそ者なんて信用するなって言ったんじゃないか。そして救世主の誕生。運命の食器はついに役目を果たしたの。
アビス教団の名は知ってたが、これほど大規模で広範囲な動きを見せるのは初めてだ。まるでナタ相手に戦争を仕掛けようとしているような。
スリープポット？まさかお前がテイラットに来た時に乗ってた宇宙船のことか？
この数ヶ月の間で42の星が消えた。何者かがずうずうしくもこの世界から吸い取っているのだ。
災いはいつか必ず訪れる。
Happened to our voice actors again.
彼女の存在を無視し続けたらいつか
They were
本
so
当に彼女の
close.
声が聞こえなくなってしまうからね。すぐそこにいるじゃない。
お前の魂は欠けていて、傷口にはアビスに侵食された跡が見られる。アビスの力の使い方を学ぶつもりもないのなら、私が代わりに調べるしかない。
I've been free farming for her. I have
無に帰せ。
kind of have a full set, artifact set for her already.
レック。
The only thing I'm missing is a few more local specialties and a few boss drops.
はじめまして。
And the talent books.
私はダリア。セピロス教会の女祭で 風神バルバトスの伝道師です。面白くなってきた。風神様のお告げです。
Definitely friends with Venti. Both twinks.
私の夜はここで終わる。だがお前の旅はまだまだ続く。
お前は私の師匠極悪鬼スルトロッチを知っているのだろう。
Circology.
戦線は総崩れだ。
真っ向の剣ダインスレイ。
Dang.
これがお前の望んだことか。
Oh my god, are we actually gonna fucking see him fight?
運命を変えようとしてる。でも今回は何としても止めてみせる。
よくやったスカーク。今回も生き残れたか。
今もなお運命の食器は動いているのか。
We're gonna fight well again?
なせびお前が鈍性のクジラの剣能を持っている。
するとロッチ。
経緯などとうの昔に消え去って貴様の傲慢さと邪悪さに気づいた時にな。
500年前にお兄ちゃんと再会する機会を逃すわけにはいかないから。
いずれ本物の宇宙に帰るだろう。
旅の終点で2人の新たな始まりが待ってる。
We will begin anew at the end of our journey. Skirky poo. Bro, like, what's it called? Back then, when we first saw Skirk in, what was it, 5.2? Or, no, 4.2? And y'all hated on her design. Fuck y'all. I still love it. And they updated it, so it's even better. So, those heels look uncomfortable though. I don't know how women walk in heels. I'm perfectly fine just wearing my slides. They're easy to put on, they're comfortable, and easy to take off. They just suck to wear in the rain.
Hello, travelers! Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 5.7 special program. I am Aileen Mythen, the voice of Dahlia, and hosting with me today we have...
Hey everyone, I'm Kat Pratano, rhymes with Capitano, the voice of Child's Master, Skirk.
And I'm Katiana Sarkissian, the voice of the Pyro Archon herself, Malika.
Yeah, well, after seeing that trailer, this version seems absolutely stacked. We're getting the next installment of the Twins quest in this version.
It feels like just yesterday we just had the
let's not
last
forget, Skirk
Dane
is
quest.
finally here, you guys. Yup. I cannot wait to see how all these stories unfold.
Her first appearance left quite the impression, didn't it? So mysterious.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that interaction left us all with far more questions than answers.
Yeah, I mean, she did give us a few clues about herself, though. Remember? In the Primordial Sea at the end of the Fontaine Archon quest?
And then threw Child into the
Something
fucking...
about the remains of a Descender, the Foul, the Visionary. I feel like I still don't know what any of it means, though.
I mean, that's fair. So far, all we know about her past is that she trained under the Foul, Sertology.
So, Sertology isn't just some ordinary mentor.
Oh, definitely not.
She's so
Dainsleif
fucking
revealed that
hot.
Sertology
I don't know
is
why
one
people
of the
don't
5
like her
sinners
design.
of Conria, and someone who possesses
It's not that I'm a gooner.
all-encompassing power.
She's just
Imagine training under someone
really
like
beautiful.
that. No walk in the park, let me tell you.
Like,
Well,
look
maybe
at
that
the...
explains how
Look
aloof
at... Look
and
at that.
indifferent
With
Skirk
the
seems to be.
stars.
Seriously, though, her demeanor is stone cold in a way that's almost otherworldly or something.
Yeah, it's kind of cold as ice, right?
Mm.
Right?
Oh,
But I mean, you know,
yeah?
the important thing is, this time, we should be able to get some answers.
Look at her ass.
Oh, I
I'm
hope
sorry.
so. Yes, please. I am dying to learn more about her past.
Okay, then be
Yeah,
sure
this
to
one
check
will
out her
be
story quest where
screamed.
the Traveler
Ignore
and
the voice
Skirk's
crack.
paths will cross once again. Travelers will have the chance to uncover new clues about her past and the world of Tavad as a whole, so don't miss out.
Yeah, there's gonna be some lore drops
so
in this
Liyue
update.
is where we run into Skirk this time.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. It's kind of weird seeing her out and about like this, isn't it? In such a
Skirky
normal
poo.
location.
Right?
Wait, hold on a second. Is Skirk playing an instrument?
Oh?
I mean, in my mind, she's like this, ice queen, but
Oh, her
here
legs
she
are
actually
so
looks
nice. I'm
emotional.
sorry. I'm sorry,
I mean,
guys.
there's
Okay.
almost a sadness there.
Oh, yeah. It seems like that instrument means a lot to her.
Oh, you don't even know. It sure does. As for why she chooses to play it alone in a place like this, well, that's something travelers can uncover for themselves.
Where is this?
What I can reveal is, after encountering a mysterious power in this quest, the traveler starts having strange nightmares, and it seems like Skirk is the only one who can help. Which means the only way to resolve the situation is for the two to work together.
Okay, Slay, so we're teaming up with Skirk, huh?
Mhm.
Okay, but am I the only one who's a little intimidated?
What? Intimidated by Skirk?
Just a little.
She's only a mysterious sword master with insane fighting skills and an unbreakable stone-cold exterior. Seriously though, with their ability to wield various elements and their abyssal purification powers, I think the Traveler can hold their own.
Yeah, it'll be fine. No problem.
Yeah.
Traveler's head.
Okay,
Lot
well,
worse.
now I'm
Been a few
curious how she
nightmares.
got that strong. I mean, okay, she reined in her master's pet, the all-devouring narwhal, like
Yep.
it was nothing.
Yeah.
And I feel like we've only seen a fraction of what she can do.
True,
Yeah.
and just like the truth about her past, that's a question travelers will need to answer for themselves in game.
Yeah.
So get ready to play. But considering Skirk and the Traveler will
I
need
put
to
my
fight side by
artifacts.
side, let's take a closer look at what she can do in combat.
I put my artifacts through the damage calculator. She does a lot of damage. She's like the Arlecchino of Cryo.
I'll only demonstrate this once.
Annihilate.
Merciless.
Another frog goes out.
As Child's master and someone capable of training in the Abyss, Skirk's combat skills are truly something special. First, it's worth pointing out, Skirk doesn't use a vision. Her
Yeah.
powers come from the Abyss, but in the interest of blending in, she camouflages it to appear cryo-like in nature. And in addition, Skirk's attacks do not rely on elemental energy. She uses a special kind of energy known as Serpent Subtlety instead. And when you tap her elemental skill, Skirk gains a certain amount of energy and enters a special combat state, signaled by her change in outfit, which is very cute, might I add. While in this state,
Really
Skirk's
beautiful.
normal, charged, and plunging attacks deal cryo damage that can't be overridden. This
So you
state
can use
also
Bennett.
increases her resistance
You can
to
use C6
interruption
Bennett,
and
guys.
attack AoE.
See,
And
C6
when
Bennett is not that
cryo-related reactions
bad.
are triggered, multiple void
Just
rifts will
C6 your
appear on the
Bennett.
field. Skirk can use her charged attack or her special elemental burst to absorb the void rifts. And
But I
after
don't know why
unleashing
you
a
would use her
special
with Bennett.
elemental burst,
I'm
her
just
normal
thinking about
attack's
that.
damage will be increased
supposed
based
to
on
use
the
her
number
on
of
free
rifts
teams.
absorbed.
Aw, heck yeah. So it's kind of like the more she fights, the stronger she gets.
Yeah, pretty much. Plus, holding her elemental skill is another option. When there are void rifts on the field, holding her elemental skill will allow Skirk to absorb them and gives her the ability to quickly maneuver around the battlefield. Once she has enough energy, she can unleash
that'll
her
be
elemental
good
burst to
when
deal
I have
consecutive
those-
slashes of AoE damage.
Those
I
big
see. So
fighting
she's a unit
events
you can
or
keep on the
stuff,
field for
and
a long
then
time. Or take out when you
I
need
have an
sudden
enemy
bursts
that's
of
like
damage.
halfway across the fucking field
Pairing
just
her with
watching.
Hydro and Cryo characters also further enhances her abilities. And if your team is comprised entirely of Hydro and Cryo characters, your party member's elemental skill level will be increased by 1.
Whoa, so she enhances her party members' skills too. Once a mentor, always a mentor, I guess.
Oh yeah.
It sounds like Tartaglia had a great teacher.
Oh, he sure did.
Very hot
And I
teacher.
love the look of her camouflaged abyssal powers.
Right.
The special effects are incredible.
Right? And when she enters her special combat state, her outfit changes too. Okay, slay. It looks a lot more suited for battle, don't you think?
Oh, yeah. So it seems like travelers can approach combat in two ways then. You can use her special combat state to dish out damage with cryo-infused attacks and heighten this damage by absorbing void rifts with her special elemental burst. Or, after other Hydro and Cryo party members have generated void rifts, you can take to the field to quickly absorb them and build up energy to unleash powerful slashes with her normal elemental burst.
No, not what I'm thinking.
Both seem really useful. And since Cryo and Hydro characters enhance Skirk's skills, there are tons of team comp possibilities here.
She's definitely the first character that we've gotten who does not have
character, right? Sounds like he could be a good fit for Skirk.
Oh, I think
Besides
you're onto
Traveler.
something here. We got to know him a bit during the Mondstadt interlude. He's so refined,
So
but
that means
also
Dane
kind
could
of
be very
mischievous
close.
at the same time. One thing we haven't seen though is what he can do in combat. Want to give us the scoop, Aileen?
You got it. You are in for a treat.
Let's go.
This should be fun! Hey! Thus saith the Animal Archive!
Waiting for Varka.
Okay, so Dahlia is a Hydro Sword user and support character who can use his elemental burst to provide a Hydro shield for his teammates.
Oh, it's like the shield appears in response to his prayer.
Yes, and for a certain period of time, after unleashing his elemental burst, Dahlia can gain stacks of benison by hitting enemies with normal attacks or triggering freeze reactions. So when his shield breaks, Dahlia can consume his stacks of benison to summon it again, allowing him to continuously protect his party members and to increase their resistance to interruption.
Heck yeah.
And after unlocking a specific talent, Dahlia can also boost the attack speed of the on-field character, allowing them dish out damage even faster.
Oh,
And
nice.
it's
So he can help us attack without interruption and increase our attack speed? Sounds like a huge help.
And with his elemental skill,
If it
Dahlia
can
summons
stack, then
Sacramental
he might be
Shower
my...
and places it in a designated location.
Depending on how
His summon
fast
has
speed
different
is, he
effects
could
depending
be
on who
part of
comes
my
into
new
contact with
Ayato
it. So,
speed
for
team.
example, if it's an enemy, Sacramental Shower will explode, dealing AoE Hydro damage to surrounding enemies. But if a nearby party member comes into contact with it, Sacramental Shower will propel them high into the air, allowing them to evade enemy attacks while gaining an aerial advantage.
Okay.
Let's go.
Is
So
Dahlia's
he's like
voice
really reliable in combat.
voice actress
Even though he
or
seems kind of mischievous the rest of the time.
No, really.
Yes, he
Irish?
definitely does. He has his
I
little
can tell from some of the
mischievous
words.
thing going on. I still remember all his teasing towards Venti during
Yeah,
the
you
Mondstadt
hear it?
interlude.
Oh.
sounds
But
a bit
at the
Irish.
same time, he's also supposed to be the one who communicates with the will of Barbados, right? I'm not sure what to make of their dynamic.
Well, I guess first and foremost, he's Venti's friend, right?
Cute.
But
Yeah.
even though he likes to tease, he's serious about his position as the Herald of Barbados. Oh, one more thing about his abilities. When Dahlia is in your party, the movement speed of your party members is increased during the day.
Oh.
Hey, all the better to spread the word of Barbados.
Yeah.
Praise Barbados, right?
Praise Barbados.
Is that how that works? Well, anyway, it's obvious he really cares about the people of Mondstadt.
Yeah.
Exactly, he definitely does. Besides, his mischievous nature keeps things a little bit interesting, don't you think? It's one of my favorite things about him.
Aww.
Aw.
Well, now
gets
that we've
that from
introduced
Venti.
our 2 new characters for version 5.7, we should probably let travelers know when they can add them to their
Let's
parties.
see
Can
these
do. Let's
banners.
jump right into the event wishes. In the first half of version 5.7,
Shenhe?
we'll have event wishes for Skirk and Shenhe.
Dahlia will also enjoy a drop rate boost on the first half banners. Plus, the new 5-star sword,
I am not listening to
Azure
any
Knight,
leaks
will be
about
featured on the
banners
weapon
in the
banner.
future
Yes.
anymore.
And in the second half
You guys
of
were
version 5.7,
Oh wait, you guys
we'll
were
have
kind of
returning
right.
event wishes for
Maybe I'll
Malika
keep
and
listening
Emily.
because Emily
Pretty
is here.
fire.
All right, that's it for the event wishes. Let's talk about the story content travelers can look forward to in the new version.
Ooh, okay. This is the big one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's set the scene. During their travels, the traveler comes across evidence that seems to suggest their sibling was in Natlan.
Oh, wait up. I see Dainsleif.
Mm.
As we all know, that means things are about to get complicated.
It's already been a year since the last Dane
I love
quest,
Dainsleif.
which is crazy.
From this image, it looks
Feels
like
like I
the
just did
sky
that
has been
stream.
slashed in two, and there's some kind of rift that connects to the abyss. And the traveler and their sibling are in different spaces, but they can still sense each other's presence.
Yes, I feel like the tension is palpable.
Yeah, and that makes
This one's
sense.
gonna be
I
interesting.
mean, there was definitely some tension when we saw our sibling during the bedtime story quest.
Oh, yeah.
Although, we don't know what our sibling has been up to since then. Kari Bear did tell us that the Loom of Fate has been completed. Of course, we still don't know how powerful it is, or what's needed to activate it.
Well, call me crazy, but I feel like we're gonna find out soon.
Maybe.
It seems like all parties are converging in one place, Natlan. So maybe that's where we can get some answers.
And I know one thing travelers will encounter in Natlan. A young woman dressed in peculiar clothing, hiding out in a cave.
It's not just her clothing that's special, though. Look at her eyes.
She's Conrian.
Wait, is she...
The plot, it thickens.
Yeah.
Well, if the Abyss Order is out in full force in Natlan, it must mean there's been a new
Based on her
development in our siblings'
outfit,
grand plan.
Is
Yup,
Conria
and the
gonna
Pyro
look
Archon
like
and our other
Amphoris
friends
from
Natlan are on
Star
high
Rail?
alert. But the people of Natlan want a war against the
Like
Abyss
ancient
itself.
Greek?
There's no universe where the Abyss Order gets to run wild in Natlan.
Hear me out.
unchecked.
What if
Well,
it's like
an altercation with the Abyss Order
the
is in the
underworld
cards, I
from
know who's
Greek
gonna be on the front
mythology?
lines. Twilight Sword himself, of course.
What if that's what Conria is? That'd be
I mean, I
interesting.
can see it now. Dainsleif going all one-man army and rushing straight into action.
We actually will get to see it this time because
Oh my
old
God.
friend Dainsleif is
He's
going
actually
to help us
fighting
defeat
with us.
their ranks in a manner we've never seen before.
Okay. This is not a drill, everyone. We finally get to see him in action.
Let's go!
Dane is playable, kinda.
As the
Let's
traveler
go.
and Dainsleif venture deep into Abyss
See,
Order
look at that.
territory,
Look
we'll
at
get
that.
to see his
Whatever
special
power he
abilities
has.
firsthand.
It ain't an
There's
element.
going to be a lot of obstacles between
It's
us and finding out the deal with our
Something else we don't know.
But we've faced the Abyss Order before. We can do this. I have no doubt
Yeah.
travelers will come out on top.
Oh yeah.
I guess,
Yeah,
but
it's
the
light
other
work.
question is, can we stop whatever our sibling is planning? What are their true goals? What does their plan mean for Teyvat? This quest might hold some very important answers.
I am so excited. I feel like this could be the start of a whole new phase in the quest to find our sibling.
Yes. It seems like it's not as simple as just finding them anymore. There's a lot more at stake.
Oh, for sure. So this is definitely one to look forward to. All right. I think this is a good place to stop and take our first break.
Yeah, I need a sec to digest all that information.
Ooh, sounds good. Take a look at the second redemption code, travelers. We'll see you on the other side.
See ya.
All right, I need to figure out why there's the loading bar, not the loading bar, the fucking this fucking shite. Like just all of a sudden it's there. I mean, you can't see it on the stream, but I can see it, and it's annoying. Oh wait, you can see it on the stream. Can you? No, you can't. Wait, what? I just saw it on the... Okay, never mind.
All right, welcome back, travelers. Now that we've introduced the new characters and quests, it's time to jump into the version 5.7 events.
Let's go!
Let's go! So, first up on the docket is an event
Sethos.
that takes us back to Sumeru, where the Academia has developed a simulated adventure game.
Ooh.
Travelers will need to select various companion pieces to
Yeah, I think
form
this is going to be
teams
the
and
main
enhance their
quest,
skills as they
the
face off
main
against
event.
various opponents in a board game style environment.
Yeah, and it's kind of like a choose your own adventure. You can go the rainforest route or the desert route. Each path has its own story and level of difficulty. And at the end of each adventure,
Could you do
travelers
both?
will face formidable opponents that require a certain level of strength to defeat.
Oh, so how do we make sure we're ready?
Well, travelers can enhance the strength of their pieces in several ways. Besides enhancing the pieces themselves, travelers might notice that the pieces are divided into species. Go to battle with a lot of pieces of the same species, and you can trigger unique species features. The higher the feature level, the stronger your pieces become.
Yeah. I'm
What is this,
thinking
Baldur's
an
Gate?
all-Saurian team could be cool.
Is this how Baldur's Gate plays?
Oh,
I
and
don't
it
know.
looks like you can also assign equipment to your pieces to make them stronger.
Yeah, that's right. And random events and encounters will occur during the adventure, which travelers can resolve to earn helpful rewards. Like extra adventure coins, which travelers can use in the shop.
Yeah, I
to
haven't
purchase
played
pieces
Baldur's
to
Gate. I'm
improve
not
their
an
lineup.
NPC.
Travelers can also open chests to get all kinds of useful equipment. Plus, defeating formidable opponents along the route will allow you to unlock secret techniques that can help increase the
Oh,
strength
my
of your
bad.
entire
A
team.
Gooner
Ooh.
NPC.
Of course, certain encounters can also derail your plans.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, so there are also situations where it all comes down to luck.
Yeah, so
No,
I
not
think
luck.
travelers will have a lot of fun dealing with the unexpected in this event.
It's a real test of tactical thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, there's more to this event than just the battle stages.
Oh.
Travelers can also participate in research stages that involve guiding Paimon to harvest fruit. Complete these stages to increase your speculation level and unlock additional buffs
Remember
for
the
your
game
team.
Best Fiends?
So we actually
that
get to put
almost every
Paimon to
YouTuber
work.
was sponsored by.
Finally.
Yup, and of
Just like that.
course, completing this event will reward travelers with all sorts of goodies, including Primo Gems and the chance to invite Sethos to their parties.
Oh.
Nice.
All right. In this next event, an old friend and genius inventor from Fontaine is back and better than ever with a new and improved turret.
Let me guess, he needs us to clear out monsters in an abandoned ruin again?
Yeah, that's right. But this time,
French
travelers
name.
will face more formidable
Frejus.
enemies than just slimes.
Whoa, that
I'm sorry
Sonic can
for
give shields to its
laughing at
allies.
the
Oh.
Yeah, but don't worry. With this
Being
new and improved
racist.
turret, we can use several new kinds of cannonballs to help clear out our opponents.
Oh, nice.
For example, grape shots split into smaller bullets when fired are good for taking out multiple enemies at once. And directed piercing shots can be used to take down shields or target enemies hiding in the corner.
Oh.
Sounds like the type of event where you can really just let loose and relieve some stress.
Oh, definitely. But strategic ammunition choices will help you clear out the battlefield even faster.
So far, we've introduced events you have to tackle solo, but this next event gives travelers the chance to work as a team. In reminiscent Regimen Frenzy, travelers will get to team up with other players to tackle challenges made up of 3 stages,
That should be
each
fun.
with unique objectives.
Ooh, it'll be cool seeing what characters everyone chooses. Could make for some interesting team comps.
Well, there's
Could
a
we all
theme
use
associated with each challenge, so your
C6
best bet is
Shenhua?
to choose a character whose skills are suited to the objective.
Oh.
But of course, every character has their strength.
Mm-hmm.
Each stage also has smaller objectives that require
it's
teams
like
to
the
work
last
together
one
and
we had.
combine their skills.
I liked that
Completing
one.
these submissions can grant buffs to your own entire team.
Oh, nice.
And in addition, at the beginning of each challenge, your team will be assigned random regiments to complete. Once you make it through the final stage, your team will receive additional frenzy stars based on your regimen completion status.
Yep, and remember, regiments benefit the entire team. It doesn't matter who completes them.
Okay, so, not saying I need to do this or anything, but in theory, you could kind of coast to the finish line if you needed to.
Yeah. You could.
Okay.
In theory. but I think all travelers have something to contribute.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's about how you work together. That's the joy of co-op.
I feel like co-op is its own kind of motivation too. No one wants to let the team down.
For
Exactly.
sure. And this
But
time
some
teamwork
people
is
do.
more important than ever.
And they
because in
like to
this
just
iteration of the
grow
event,
and ruin
dire
it for everyone
difficulty
else.
is even more challenging.
Because they have a small
That
penis.
means whether it comes to character selection or combat strategy, coordination is more important than ever.
Good luck, travelers. Should be a fun one. All right, now I'm very excited to announce a new permanent event called Stygian Onslaught.
Ooh.
In this event, travelers will be able to farm artifacts more freely and efficiently,
Huh?
as well as obtain artifact customization items for free.
For free?
For free.
A new permanent event. Okay, we need details now.
All right. Each update will feature a challenge that is split into 3 phases, each featuring unique mechanics with 5 difficulty levels to choose from.
Ooh.
Participation in the event will reward travelers with primo gems, artifacts, and valuable items for targeted artifact enhancement.
Okay, so you said we'll be able to farm artifacts
Permanent?
more freely? What does that mean exactly?
It means the artifact drops aren't set in stone, and you can switch where they come from. For the first 10 days after the event begins, the leyline disturbance will be in outbreak state. During this period, travelers who clear any stage at level 3 difficulty or higher can expend any kind of resin to obtain artifacts from the leyline blossom at the end of the stage. And before the stage begins, travelers will get to choose which domain of blessing they want the artifact drops to come from.
Right, so travelers can also tackle the stages in co-op, right? So you can still farm with friends.
Yes, and you'll be rewarded with additional artifacts every time you consume a certain amount of resin.
Okay, the amount of hours I'm about to pour into this thing. Lock me in and throw away the key, honestly.
Oh my god, you make it sound like you're in prison.
Okay, at least we got
Anyway,
something to
you
do
also
now.
mentioned something about targeted artifact enhancement, Katiana. What's that about?
Yeah, right. So version 5.7 is introducing a new artifact-related item, Dust of Enlightenment.
Ooh.
What does this do?
What is it?
Well, we all know what it's like to raise an artifact that has potential, only for it to turn out
Wait.
kinda less than ideal.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait,
So
wait,
this
wait.
item is designed to help with that. So, Artifact 101, right? We all know every 4 levels a random subset gets enhanced as you raise an artifact to level
But
20.
it goes all into
But
defense?
it doesn't always turn out the way you want.
Yeah.
So this item allows you to re-roll the substat enhancements of
Oh
a
my
level 20
god.
artifact.
Gross.
Yo, wait,
Gross.
really?
Yeah. Before
get to
each
choose?
reroll, you get to specify the types of substats you want to prioritize.
Uh-huh.
After the result is revealed, you can choose to either keep the original substat configuration or accept the new one.
Oh my god, it's like being able to resurrect an artifact from the grave. Like, we really needed this.
Yeah,
Ooh.
really powerful, right? Starting in
And you can choose to
5.7,
keep or not?
travelers who participate in the new permanent event Stygian Onslaught will be able to obtain a total of 3 Dusts of Enlightenment per version for free. And the Gnostic Hymn and Gnostic
that's
Chorus
actually a-
rewards will feature 1 each.
Ooh.
Plus, during version 5.7, travelers will be able to claim 2 Dusts of Enlightenment directly from their in-game mailbox
Wow,
after
okay.
logging into Genshin Impact.
Yes.
That's
Okay,
great.
let's just pause to take that in for a sec. Oh, but I do have a question. So, according to the devs, the rewards for clearing the level 5 difficulty in the new permanent event can only be obtained by completing it solo.
Okay.
But what if that level of difficulty is a bit much for some people?
Then
Yeah,
it's
like
a
me.
skill issue.
Yeah, well, don't worry, I'll hard carry you.
Whoa.
Well, I will come in, and the strongest travelers in Tevat will come in to help us out. Specifically, we're talking about travelers who have cleared an even higher level of difficulty. The characters used to complete those battles become exalted ones.
Oh.
Then, when attempting a level 1 through 5 difficulty challenge, other travelers can receive extra buffs by including exalted ones in their lineup.
Oh, cool. So travelers can help each other even outside of co-op.
Ah,
I like that.
okay.
And I need that.
Kind of like Imaginarium.
Hold on. You mentioned an even higher level of difficulty just now. I thought level 5 was the highest.
Yeah, well, clearing level 5 solo unlocks a secret level of difficulty. Level 6. difficulty.
Oh no.
Once you reach
Level
level 6,
110?
it's dire straits. There are no companions to
God.
turn to for comfort. No promise of primo gems to drive you forward.
What?
Just formidable enemies and an unrelenting desire to prove yourself.
Yeah, I have that desire to prove myself.
Okay, that definitely sounds dire. So you're telling me travelers really don't get anything in return for accomplishing something like that?
Well, we'll just have to wait and see now, won't we?
What? I can't wait.
All right, that's it for Stygian Onslaught. Just a reminder, the outbreak period begins the second Wednesday after a version update, or 8 days into the new version. So don't
Okay.
forget to gather your friends and get farming when the time comes. All right, time to lock in. Travelers might also be excited to hear that the next installment of the Traveler's Tales is coming in version 5.7.
Okay, Slay. Last time was so much fun. We got to reunite with so many old friends and make a lot of great new memories.
And a lot of them were in
Why
voice.
don't we take a look at some of the encounters in store for us this time around?
Yes.
Whoa, hang on a sec. So Toma's back in Mondstadt?
Oh.
And he's drinking with Kaya at the Angel's Share?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, family
I
reunion.
never thought about it before, but now that I see it, yeah, I feel like they totally make great drinking buddies. Oh, I love him.
Looks like he's
Must
got
be a
quite the
nibble.
posse around him.
Oh, it's so cute. I want to know what they're talking about.
Oh, and it looks like Dory's in Inazuma. Is she trying to sell something to Sayu?
Probably.
Of course.
Oh no, someone save Sayu. She's too innocent for Dory's schemes.
Honestly, though, a crafty merchant like Dory could show up anywhere, and I wouldn't be surprised. I bet we even run into her and not cry at some point.
Ooh, I wonder how many other friends will show up this time.
From what I've heard, it's quite
Chihuahua.
a few. So keep a lookout while exploring the open world, travelers.
Ooh.
Being able to run into characters in the open world is such a nice addition. I wish it was part of every version.
Right? I know. It really makes the open world feel more alive and interactive.
Yeah, and luckily the devs feel the same way. The devs have said that making Traveler's Tales a permanent event is in the works. So travelers can look forward to that sometime in the future. Yippee!
Finally, Overflowing Abundance is returning at the end of version 5.7. Travelers can look forward to double the talent and weapon ascension material drops, so don't miss out.
In addition, new Envisaged
Raiden
Echoes
gets
challenges
one.
will be added in version 5.7.
And
Oh, for the
Shinha.
Raiden Shogun
Yeah,
and
I gotta
Shenhe.
get him.
Oh, Shenhe's Echo is so cool. I see sigils and pops of red in there. Okay, girl, very fitting.
And the Raiden Shogun's like petals
I like
floating
that.
in the wind. The purple matches so well.
So pretty.
Yep, so if you want to claim them, make sure your characters are ready. Travelers can also look forward to some Genius Invocation TCG updates, including new character and action cards. You can now add Mawika and, Seatlolly and Chaska to your decks.
Don't miss out, Genius Invocation fans. All right, that brings us to the system optimizations that
Oh
travelers
yeah,
can
we
look forward
got
to in
something
the new
really
version.
good.
First up is an
For
improved
our
resource
quality
management
of
feature
life.
for mobile players.
Oh.
Simply put, it's a practical update designed to reduce the package size of the mobile version.
Dude, nice. I feel like our phones will thank us.
After the 5.7 update, travelers will receive a pop-up notification after opening Genshin Impact on mobile, asking them to choose from different resource plans.
Okay.
Under the basic plan, the system will retain the necessary resources for daily gameplay and optimize the resource usage for some Archon quests, story quests, and hangout events.
Okay, so that means clearing out some old quest resources to save storage space, right? But what about players whose progress is a bit all over the place? How does that work?
Don't worry, the dev team has accounted for that. The system will provide different guidance and solutions based on account progress and quest status to ensure that travelers still have a smooth gaming experience. And when you need to start an Archon quest, story quest, or hangout
can
event
download
that
it.
isn't
Yeah.
enabled, the system will download the required resources as needed.
Oh, Slay?
Yup. So travelers who haven't updated the mobile version in a long time might be able to free up quite a bit of storage space with this optimization.
I need that.
Yeah.
And it sounds like
People
a
have
great
been
option for
complaining about
cross-platform
storage.
players who maybe rely on mobile more for the small stuff.
Yeah, of course, if you don't have storage concerns, nothing has to change.
Exactly.
You can just choose to keep all game resources instead. And this setting can be changed at any time in the Paimon menu, where you can choose for completed quest resources resources to be automatically cleared in future version updates, or for all game resources to be updated as normal.
Oh, okay.
This should also make it easier for people to try out Genshin Impact for the first time.
Yup. For further details, be sure to check out the developers' discussion as well as future announcements across Genshin Impact's official accounts.
Okay.
And you will now be able to directly use Fragile Resin to claim rewards from Leyline Blossoms and common challenge domains, like artifact and talent material domains. This also applies to the artifact drops in the new permanent event we introduced earlier.
Yes.
Fragile resin
will
is
be
worth
really
60
nice.
original resin, so that means you get triple the drops. Should save a few trips to the crafting bench,
Imagine having
that's for sure.
59 fragile resin.
Also, the Adventurer Handbook will now
Lucky
have
me.
guide entries for 40 resin bosses, which should be helpful if you run into a boss you're not quite sure how to crack.
And the icons will be displayed in the order the bosses were unlocked, which should make it more intuitive to navigate.
All right, let's move on to some optimizations for the Spiral Abyss. When moving to the next floor or restarting a challenge, you can now save your current party lineup or clear it with a single click.
Oh, easy.
Okay.
And you can claim your challenge rewards directly after completing floor 12.
Yeah, this is going to be
If you're
nice.
not satisfied with your performance, you can also restart the challenge directly from the finalization screen.
Nice. Small things here and there really add up over time.
Yeah, so hopefully these optimizations make for a better experience overall.
All right. Well, that was another long one, you guys, but it's not over yet. A mystery guest left a message for us, so let's check it out along with the third redemption code.
旅人の皆さんこんにちは、鈴木愛理です。今回ゲーム原神の皆さんと一緒にお仕事をすることになりました。とても嬉しいです。ありがとうございます。私は、スカークというキャラクターのアニメショートテーマソングの、スターオデッセイという楽曲を歌わせていただいたんですが、この楽曲は全編英語で世界各国というか世界にこう届ける歌ということで、もう全て英語の詩なので、私にとってはこの世界に入って初めての経験でとてもドキドキしたのですが、こう皆さんと一緒に気持ちを共有できたらいいなと思って今からとてもワクワクしています。スカークの歴史を聞いてすごく強いけど孤独と戦いながら今日まで生きてきた、そんな強くてかっこいい女性っていうのを頭に置きながら歌を歌いましたので、その気持ちが届くと嬉しいです。この楽曲はショートフィルムと同時公開されます。皆さんぜひ楽しみにしていてください。あいりでした。
OMG! An animated short for Skirk and a song! Let's go!
So exciting.
That's so exciting. Well, you guys, that brings us to the end of our announcements for this version. That was a whirlwind.
It certainly was. So, what are you all
Wait a
looking
minute,
forward to
wait
the
a minute.
most?
I'm
For
think-
me,
I'm think-
I have to say,
wait.
although it's a little biased, I am clearly
In
excited for everybody to meet
4.7, we got the
Dahlia.
first
Yeah.
teaser
I'm
for
also really
Natlan.
excited about the new permanent content like Stygian Onslaught. How about you guys?
And in 3.7, we
It's
got the
kinda hard to
first
pick
teaser
just
for
one.
Fontaine.
I'm excited for my girl Malwika
Of
in
course.
TCG.
We're in
but, like,
5.7's
I'm really
special
excited to
program.
see
We might have
WWF
something in
the
store.
Traveler's Tales.
Yes.
For
Well,
Not
I'm
Cry.
really excited for. I might be a little biased as well. I'm really excited for Skirk.
Who?
Wow, really? I am also so excited for Dahlia, and like we've been waiting so
can't
long
wait
for
for
these
Skirky.
characters, and also Dane's Lip. I'm so excited, and that animated short. Oh my gosh! And also, of course, the lore girlies. We are eating so well this patch. I'm so excited for that twins quest.
Yes, I feel like it's clear from the last few patches that the story has really been amping up lately, and this version seems to be no exception.
Yeah, right? I mean,
We're getting
pretty soon
close
we'll
to
be in
the
our fifth
end.
year of adventuring, if you can believe it. It feels like it was just yesterday.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So it feels like we're really getting to see how a lot of elements that seemed separate at first are starting to converge.
Mm-hmm. And after what we saw in the dev team's Nod Cry teaser, I'm even more excited to see how the story unfolds from here.
Right? And we hope travelers have fun doing the same.
Okay, so that's it for the Genshin Impact version 5.7 special program. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody.
Ad Astra Abyssos, travelers, and happy adventuring!
Can I get 5 big booms?
Boom! 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 Oh, wait a second. It looks like another friend from afar is rushing over to share some interesting news.
Yep.
Nodcry, an ever-changing landscape of ruin, a marvel corroded by time. In the forest, where the nights
What are
were
these
once
things?
undisturbed save for a few rays of moonlight, the wild hunt's shadow grows. There are those who bear the name of Frostmoon, living where the silver light shines. Others carry the torch, fending off the darkness and cold with their blades. I hear that the Snolan Fae still yearn for
Who
the
are
frosts
you?
of old. While the Fatui look to the stars above, trying in vain to seize the false firmament.
Ooh, these Fatuis. Ew,
Then
fuck
there are
you,
the
dude.
nights, draped in the west wind.
I hope I
nearing the
kill
end of a
you,
long and
motherfucker.
arduous
Barca!
mission. My
Ooh,
friends,
Barca,
of
let's
course,
go.
shan't be outdone.
Is that
They
Alice?
will no
Oh
doubt
my
bring a
god.
magical charm to this edge of the world. And just as the
Dude.
stone craves the sculptor's hand, so does fate await your gaze. Pour me another cup of tea, if you'd be so kind. The story
What is that
is
place?
about to begin.
Looks very mechanical. Very interesting, Nordcry. Very interesting, Nordcry. Alice, Varka, we saw them. Why does Varka look like a Venturine? Hold on.
And just as
Where was it?
trying in vain
These Fatui guys, oh my god.
to seize the false
No, hear me out. I'm sorry.
firmament.
Yeah, we're gonna be seeing this fuck-ass piece of shit in Nordcry. I'm surprised we didn't see Pantalon.
Then there are the
Because I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be here too.
draped in the west wind, nearing the end of
Varka.
a long and
Why does he look like a Venturine? He got the same colors. And Alice. If that's Alice, oh my god, bro. If that's Alice, holy shit. Holy shit.
pour me another cup. Or then as above, and for the frosts of fending light shine.
Okay, so we this is gonna be a really cool 6.0 is gonna be really interesting. It's gonna be such a difference. But that's crazy. I did not expect we were gonna see Varka and Alice. What is this place? Looks very mechanical, almost like Bellabog from Sorrel. Yeah, I have a feeling Nesnaya and Nordcry are gonna be very similar to Bellabog. Oh, yeah, and then these guys, these are definitely going to be enemies. These outfits look very Russian, so you can definitely tell we're in Russia. We definitely in Snezhnaya. Fuck you. Why does Varka have Aventurine's colors? But he looks cool. We'll finally be able to meet him in 6.0. And Alice. Ah, Alice. Been waiting for you for a long time. I have a calendar, though. Let's see. Alright. So, I'm probably gonna end the stream now. This was a good live stream to watch. I'm excited for the streams we're gonna have. And I'll see you all in the next one.
Yo, that's the blunt. Yo. 4:20 in the morning, about to roll a blunt. Smoking with my homies and we ain't never stunned. Feeling like I'm drowning and there ain't no sounding. I'm feeling surrounded and there ain't no stopping. I just cause your jaw dropping, now I be hopping. Going left and right with you all night. And that ain't no lie, no matter what's in life. Swear you about to be my wife, you don't save my life. Making me check twice, now I'm gonna roll the die. It's a snake of eyes, we in different states. But I don't seem to hesitate, I just wanna cuddle late in the night. You're my light, take a hit, now you sit on my lap. Cause you're my cat, I'll love you more than anything. If you can just please say this one thing. I'll love you forever, and I don't need no better. You're my one and only, I'll never feel lonely. Baby, stay with me, and I know you'll miss me. Babe, come and kiss me, and I'll be here waiting. And I'll be here listening, and we'll be here shining. And we'll be here before the ending. Let's make a new beginning, start fresh, let's reset. We in rotation, and now we be blazing. My eyes feeling Asian, and now I'm stargazing. Mondays and Tuesdays, and that's how we choosing. You won't catch me snoozing, you'll just catch me cruising. We in rotation, and now